In this episode of the Two Guys Talking Booze, we dive in to one of the most unique gins on the market, Roku Gin from Suntory. This Japanese gin is crafted with 6 Japanese botanicals, including sakura blossom, yuzu peel, gyokuro tea, and sansho pepper. But does this elegant bottle actually deliver on flavor, or is it just a pretty face behind the bar? We break down everything, the story behind Japan's famous distillery, the 6 seasonal botanicals that make Roku unique, nose, palate, and finishing, whether it's worth the price, and of course, our final verdict. So lower your voice, fill up your glass, and if you love gin, cocktails, or discovering hidden spirits from across the world, this is one review you won't want to miss. Welcome, Sean.
Thank you, Rick. Great to be here with you. It's been a while.
Guys, this week is a pure treat for me. This is my friend Sean Conway. Did you go to Pines Middle?
Pines Middle School.
Pembroke Lakes Elementary?
Nope. I came from Minnesota, and I started in 8th grade.
So, the Big Gator has known a bigger Gator since middle school. Junior high, for those of you who had that. This is Sean Conway, a Cooper City High School legend, captain of the water polo team.
At times, probably.
Probably.
Depends who didn't show up that day. I was captain.
Water polo. So just imagine those 80s movies. The guy with the shirt like this, tall, badass looking blonde with the hair coming over like this. That was Sean Conway. He goes to Florida, kicks ass, becomes an attorney. Where'd you go to school as an attorney?
Well, I went to Gainesville like you for 4 years. I loved it, and I went to FSU for law school. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
You had to get in somewhere, right?
Yeah. So tell me, Sean, why did you become an attorney? You were like this.
That's a good question.
Cure, Depeche Mode type of guy, the hair, and lifeguard. You were a lifeguard.
Yeah, I've guarded lives, and never had to save any, which was good. Well, that was a joke, that whole thing about Six Flags Atlantis lifeguards. I could get into that sometime. But to answer your question about being a lawyer...
Tell me.
Like a lot of guys, we try to impress our parents, and I think that's what I did. My dad was always saying, I always wanted to be a lawyer. That's what I'll do. And then I wanted to bail out after I had all these student loans accruing over time. I'm like, I got to bail. So it was like 2 years in, I was about to just bail on law school, and a friend of mine got me into the criminal practice clinic, where I did, I worked at the public defender's office, and I thought, that's kind of neat. I enjoy this. He said, this is the place where we can fight the Bill of Rights, the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment even. There's just everything. And so it was really exciting doing that internship in Tallahassee, and from that point on, I just stayed with it.
Amazing. How many amendments are there?
There's, what? 26, 29 now?
Okay, actually, you're not a constitutional attorney.
You put me on the spot there. Can we delete that part?
I do. I don't know. Well, I mean, I would say most Americans would say we know the first 2 amendments.
Right.
After that, and plead the 5th. So there's 3 that we would know normal. But I remember when I became a U.S. citizen on July 10th, 1990, my fraternity brothers in Gainesville, they used to quiz me with the test that I had to take.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, I had no idea. Like, how many people in the House of Representatives?
How many amendments are there? I don't remember.
20s? No, they would ask you questions like, how many stripes on the flag? How many stripes on the flag?
13.
And they represent the 13 colonies, right? And so they...
You got a quiz show going here today. I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah. I had to go through it, and my fraternity brothers were like, I didn't know this, I didn't know that, or, we know 2 senators from each state. So they would ask you all this stuff. In fact, there was one sentence that they said, can you give us a sentence in English? Yeah, I've been living around my life. And I'm like, this is a sentence in English. Counts!
That's easy enough. Worked. I didn't know you were a citizen while we were in high school. How'd you get to be president then? That's not right. He was our class president.
It's too late. Too late.
Have you ever told your viewers that you were our class president?
Maybe I haven't.
He was our class president. He speaks up and talk with everybody who's on the show. But Rick, I remember him campaigning, going from classroom to classroom, which to me was terrifying. I don't know how you could do that. He loved it. And of course, here you are today. Well, on camera.
I conned people. So what had happened was, there was a very pretty girl in high school, Michelle Gillespie.
Look at that, right in unison.
And Michelle, we had dated when I was in 10th grade, before Dave Osborne. And Matt Bonin. And John Thompson, they all dated Michelle. But anyway, after the Big Gator, David Delisle. Anyway, so I said to Michelle, Michelle, would you want to run for vice president? You know, so we could do like a ticket.
Oh,
Rick
that's
and
how that
Michelle.
worked. Clever.
So obviously there was no such thing as a ticket like there is now. President, vice president. Over there, each one, president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer, they're all independent voting. But all of our campaign was Rick and Michelle,
Clever.
The Cure.
The Cure, like the band?
Like the bands. So
worked.
all these people voted for Michelle and felt like they had a vote for this guy.
That's right.
And that's how I did it.
You worked.
So
You're clever.
sorry, Melanie Oster. I went up against you.
William Weed, too.
Yeah.
What was his slogan? William Weed?
We want weed.
That's right.
I hope you get to see this one day because that was the greatest slogan of all time.
It didn't work, though.
So you were, obviously, besides being a studly, you were water polo, and you are an attorney, and you're vegan.
That's true. I don't eat animals. That's weird.
Healthy lifestyle.
Since I was like 20, 23.
Damn, over 30 years.
You're dating me now. Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm the same. I graduated the same time as you.
10 years older than me, right?
That's right.
So I was like a Doogie Howser. No, I'm older than him. And because your favorite drink is a
Gin and tonic.
Which in honor of Dr. Shally, gin and tonic.
Unless it's a Guinness. If I can't have Guinness, it would be a gin and tonic.
You drink Guinness?
Oh, I like Guinness. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But for the show,
yeah, we've never done a beer. We thought of doing a framboise one time, but we have not done a beer yet. But we will. Dr. John P. Berry. He also likes beers big time. So because of the gin and tonic, we're doing the special gin. Can you show this bottle and then we can pose with it?
You found a great one, Jim. Look at this.
So let's ready? Pose. Excellent. All right.
I saw how you do that. I watched your episode. It's clever. I watched a few of them.
We used to do pictures and stuff like that and do all this stuff, but we don't have the time. You know, we're busy.
Clever.
He came down. He's doing a murder trial.
I'm here for the week, 2 weeks.
Yeah, you live up near Gainesville.
Right, in High Springs. I've been living up there for about a year. I'm coming back this way, but it's a short thing. But I'm still doing cases down here. We've got a murder trial going. I just finished picking the jury last week, and we'll be finishing up this week. So maybe I'll be back again next week.
Amazing. Hopefully
We'll
that'd be great.
Yeah.
The guy's awesome. So they brought him down from all the way from High
because nobody else wanted to represent him. I was court appointed, kind of like that guy Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
You see where he goes to the window and gets cases? I'm that guy.
That's so cool.
They have conflicts. Nobody wants them. I'll take it. So,
amazing.
But, it's a tough case.
Yeah, but it's criminal.
Case. Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, you have to remove your personal feelings towards that person.
Well, it's fascinating. This is the first time jury selection's tough. Being, you love it. Being charismatic out there talking to people, but for me, I've got to talk to 100 people who don't want to be there. They're miserable. Yeah. Well, the great thing is this time he did it himself. This guy actually wanted to represent himself at the last minute. So for all last week, he did jury selection by himself, which was really fun to watch.
Amazing.
But anyway, the last day, yesterday, he switched, and now I'm back on the case again.
Hey!
So it's just been a real fun, wild ride.
Well, while you open this beautiful bottle, I'm going to do my usual spiel, and then if you want to serve us here.
I will.
So Roku Gin comes from the legendary Suntory. So one of Japan's most respected spirits producers. We all know Suntory whiskey. We've done the harmony. The company was founded in 1899 by entrepreneur Shinjiro Tori, I guess Suntory, whose vision was to create world-class spirits that blended Western techniques with Japanese craftsmanship. So this is really cool. And as we said, although Suntory is best known for his Japanese whiskeys, the company has actually been making gin since 1936. And Roku Gin represents the modern evolution of this tradition that was first released in Japan in 2017 before expanding internationally in 2018. How does it smell?
That smells incredible.
Yeah?
I didn't think it would smell so nice because this is like 6 botanicals. You're not kidding.
You can smell them.
Wow.
Oh, well, I guess we're right from the bottle, like we used to do with back in the day with Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, am I not doing it right?
No. Yeah, we got to pour them.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Okay,
Mad Dog 2020.
Remember Mad Dog?
Yeah.
We'd be in the parking lot before going to a party or something like that, and you get these little flasks of Mad Dog.
MD 2020.
MD 2020. It was pretty gross. So, like he mentioned, the Roku Gin 6. There's a 6 on the side. I want to show you in a second. It's for the 6 seasonal Japanese botanicals, which includes sakura flower, sencha green tea, sakura leaf, gyokuro tea, yuzu peel, and you guessed it, sansho pepper. So
Yeah, I've heard of yuzu before. They use that as like a soda sweetener sometimes.
is that right?
Yeah, so-
Maybe that's that sweet.
Wow,
or
it smells
smelling.
great.
So look at this bottle. It's really cool. It's hexagonal in shape, and can you see it like this? I don't see it. And the number 6 is right here, which represents the 6 botanicals. This hexagonal design, it symbolizes the 6 uniquely Japanese botanicals, as we mentioned, the gin over it. Each side is embossed with botanical illustrations. Really cool. And the label is made from a traditional washi paper with bold Japanese calligraphy for the word Roku, meaning 6. All right.
I wonder why that thing we use for our TV is called a Roku. It has something to do with 6. I don't know.
Hey, I
don't know.
wonder.
I'm sure the viewers are probably wondering the same thing, right?
Have you guys put,
I don't know.
You know, the funny thing is putting this episode together.
Yeah.
I did not put that together with the Roku TV.
I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I'll send something to you.
Yeah, we'll look it up. All right, well, it's exciting. It also has the typical botanicals, juniper, coriander, and citrus to make this fantastic gin. So you can get this bottle, this beautiful bottle, at Craft Spirit Shop for about $33. Total Wine has it for anywhere between $27 to $30, and Drizzly Reserve Bar has it for anywhere between $28 to $35. I got it at the liquor store by Publix, and it was $32.
Great fun.
But I just love the bottle. I really liked it. So first,
Yeah, most of the gin I drink is not nice like this, you know.
What do you
It's
drink?
Well, if I get a gin and tonic, I don't know what kind of gin they get me. Probably that Beefeater gin.
Beefeater, sure,
Yeah.
that's big. Yeah, there's tank.
I've never really been particular about it. But,
Tanqueray?
Yes, that's another good one
Yeah.
I drink, but I don't really, you know, I'm not that specific. I can't even really to tell the difference a lot. Like you can tell the difference between different whiskeys, and
Allegedly.
I really can't.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
But,
All right. Well, first of all, let's look at this. Look at this. It says it is crystal clear and pristine, but
clear.
I see a little bit of a hue of something. Don't you see some type of hue? I don't think it's totally clear. Maybe it's the wall. I don't know what you think. Is it totally clear?
no, you just have a dirty glass.
I could have dirty glass.
I'm just kidding.
Just like
look.
John. Think about it.
Well, let's see. Look how clean mine looks. See.
Actually, you're right. It does. His is more pristine. Maybe it's a reflection.
I don't see yours looks good.
Let's smell it to the nose.
Wow.
That does smell good. So the bright citrus is from the yuzu, like you were mentioning, the sweetener.
Oh, it says it on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Followed by delicate floral cherry blossom notes. Do you get delicate floral cherry blossom notes?
I'm sensing some notes of something.
Right?
Yes.
All
I
right.
would say cherry blossoms right on top of the list.
My guy.
Yeah.
Maybe some light juniper. Subtle green tea. Hold on. No, I don't get any of that. But that's what it's in the description. All right. So my good friend, kanpai.
Kanpai, as they say in Japan, right?
I say it's in Japan. Ooh, that takes you on a journey. Wow.
That's nice.
But didn't you try, like, there were so many different layers there.
Yeah.
There was the initial drink, I guess when it goes to the tip of your tongue, is the sweetness and the fruit. And then it becomes into like something that burns,
It's
right?
like a pepper.
The pepper at
Is
the
that
end.
right? Does it say there's a pepper? Yes, you did say that. Look.
Yeah, look at that.
But yeah, you don't notice that till the end. But it's
Right?
not like hot. It's actually nice. It's a
Yeah, it's
So
delicious.
it tasted like a fruit, like a. When I like to drink gin and tonics, it's usually on a hot day.
Mhm.
I've been, you know, exercising. I should probably shouldn't drink gin and tonic. I should drink water. But
Yeah.
sometimes if that's when I want to drink it, and I like the taste, it's like a Sprite.
Okay, yeah.
And this is even great without the lime.
Wow, yeah,
pretty good.
because gin is not something people usually drink straight.
That's why I said, Rick, where's the? You said no, we're going to drink it straight first.
Yeah.
I haven't done this.
We're also going to make a gin and tonic. But this is great. Soft, elegant, very, very enjoyable, very botanical,
Yeah,
lightly and sweet.
I could drink this
The
straight.
citrus, right?
If it was, you know, with some ice maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, because it's almost like a stronger gin and tonic. It's very herbal, very botanical.
Makes me want to go
It doesn't.
like a little squirrel or something. Yeah.
Like, oh my god, we used to have this intern at the firm, and I'd catch her, she'd be eating her food with both hands, and I go, hey, blank, I'm not gonna say her name, but I go, hey, look. She goes, you're being mean. And now she's in law school.
Ah,
She's
there
in
you go.
third year.
She's doing so to get back at you for
Yeah,
harassment.
she's gonna sue me. I wouldn't be surprised. But anywho, I am bulletproof. She signed something. She signed the waiver. In case you're watching this, you signed stuff.
Have you told your viewers that you're a musician as well? Do they know this about you? No one's ever really interviewed you.
No one does.
So now they know he was class president,
Eh.
and he's a vocalist in a band. This man doesn't give himself as much credit, but he's a singer.
Listen, there are 2 stars on every show. The bottle and my co-star.
All right, then.
That's the way it is. I'm always that old annoying guy. They're like, hey, who's the old annoying guy brought on the show this time? This time I got you girls a hunk. Look at this guy, hunk.
Do the hair.
Do the hair thing.
You never gave. Let's see. You had an actress on here one time. I noticed you didn't put her through the same.
Cindy Luna. It was a lot of begging to get Cindy Luna on it. She was great. Contract,
I loved her.
PR guys. Yeah, she's fantastic. Hi, Cindy.
I just knew you were in town, so I was saying, hey, I'm going to be down here. And you came up with this idea. I think it's great.
Yeah, well,
because I haven't seen you since, Gainesville.
Gainesville. I mean, 30 years.
Yeah. I was talking to Rick earlier about how you had something in South Beach called a white party, which today would sound bad, but everybody was dressed in white. Everybody was dressed in white, and I didn't have enough white to wear. So I
man,
I should have gone. in here.
Yeah, I mean Yeah, that was a big thing. Right now, there is a Blanc on this. There's a white dinner party that travels everywhere. It's very high end. So when they announce the location, you have to be on the list. I'm on the list. Right. I'm on the list. But yeah, I could tell you. But then they would tell you, and you have to pay like $250 a person. It's a lot of money, and you don't even know what's on the menu. But you have to
not go.
Yeah, you have to bring like your own table and chairs.
Okay.
And you show up at this party, and everyone's dressed in white, and it's like celebrities and all this stuff, and then they feed you. But it is really a cool thing, and of course, it's like one of those things like that. I'm an old guy; I don't care about those things anymore.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
So
good to be here, though.
You love gin and tonic, like we mentioned, like Dr. Shally did. What is important about the tonic? You were talking to me about the tonic.
Oh, right. Coming here today, I thought, well, since Rick got such a great bottle of gin, we got to get the right tonics. And apparently, every tonic that's out there, in fact, all the tonic, whenever I get a gin and tonic, apparently what they're using, Rick, it's ruining the whole thing.
Okay.
You look in the ingredients, got high fructose corn syrup. I couldn't find one. The only one I found, and I'll show it to you in a minute, is the cleanest one, and I think it's going to be great. They have all kinds of additives, sweeteners, stuff that's going to ruin something like this.
First of all, tonic water with high fructose corn syrup. I mean, that's like the worst stuff, right?
Yeah, and the other ones had sugar in it. The unique thing I found about it, every tonic, I didn't know this, has quinine, which I didn't know what that was. So that was the only ingredient that apparently tonic's supposed to have. So what I settled for was this one. Can we give it a
let's give it a
shout out? I don't know. Fever Tree. Are you
Fever
out
Tree.
there?
Fever Tree.
If you want to have a gin and tonic, go with Fever Tree. All right.
And why would we do Fever Tree?
Well,
by the way, just so you guys know, we are not being paid by Fever Tree or Roku Gin. Like, no one's ever paid. We've got some bottles and stuff. But so this is his honest opinion on this tonic.
This one is carbonated water, natural flavoring, including quinine, which I don't know what quinine is. Is that safe?
If you guys know what quinine is, can you write it in the comment section, please?
This is nothing compared to the ingredients that the other ones had. There was all kinds of stuff in there. So this is the one to go with if you're going to want to just have a gin and tonic, I say.
Back in the day, first of all, thank you for that. Thank you for the very educational. He's a clean living guy. So like everything that he tries to put in his body is a clean thing.
We say that as I'm putting a straight gin.
But gin, of all the booze, is one of the healthiest ones.
Is it?
Good. They do have all the botanicals and stuff like that. So it is that. Now, obviously, everything in moderation. You know, drink responsibly. We're not gonna get trashy. He's got to drive out to Fort Lauderdale. So he's got one drink. Plus, we fed him. Lunch.
His wife is such a good cook.
She's the best.
Incredible. She made grilled corn. You're like, what's he gonna eat? He doesn't eat animals. Well, it was good. She made his green
chimichurri sauce.
Chimichurri sauce. How you say it? Wow, so good.
And a parsley and olive oil.
And the tostones and that coleslaw she made.
Yeah.
Really good food.
Thank you. So
I wish Scott Conto could have been here.
Scott, you should have been here.
Who was the guy who arranged our reunion 4 or 5 years ago?
Scott Silva.
Scott Silva.
And his wonderful wife, Valerie. When you meet Valerie...
John Thompson.
John Thompson, of course. I didn't invite John.
Well, anyway, these are just some good old friends of ours if you're watching the episodes. And everybody has good old friends. That's who we're talking about.
Do you remember a girl named Kim Stampler?
Everybody in high school remembers Kim Stampler.
So Kim Stampler, since we were in elementary school, he wasn't in our elementary school, but I was the prettiest girl in the class. Elementary school, middle school, high school, the prettiest, and she's awesome.
Never talked to her.
Well, I got a hug.
To any girls really back then.
I was on stage during graduation, so all the people had to come by, give me handshakes, And she gave me a hug and a kiss
Whoa,
on
Rick.
stage. And I was like, that's it. I made it.
Yeah, I heard she was really nice. I never got to meet her, get to
She's
know her.
super nice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's no Lori
Holzcamper.
Yeah,
so you keep naming all the big hits.
Yeah.
You know.
Lauren's the best. She met my wife at our 30-year reunion, and they're besties. And every time she comes down here, we try to see her. We go out
We're
to
gonna
dinner.
get in trouble talking about all these girls on the internet here.
Not me. You're single.
Oh, that's true.
Single attorney, ladies. I'm married. I'm the one that gets in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what we're gonna do. Anyway, thank you so much, Sean Conway, for joining us for episode 133 of the Two Guys Talking Booze video podcast, where my high school friend, a CCHS legend, Sean Conway, attorney of the stars, of course these stars are dim, came to us with a Roku Gin, and later on we're going to make a gin and tonic. So thank you guys very much. Cheers.
Thank you. Good day. All right, Rick.
That was easy.
That wasn't so bad.